What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Draft Champions video, and today I have a little bit of a rant for my thoughts, if that makes sense. Today EA said that this is the last day, this is the last time that they're doing Tuesday night drafts this year, and I was actually a little bit disappointed with that because they said that, they said it was going to be the last Draft Champions, yada yada yada, for when the drafts are juiced. So with that being said, I want the drafts to be I expect the drafts to be juiced all the time. Like, I'm talking, they need to add 99 cam. They need to see, like this right here. This is kind of trashy for a Tuesday night draft. I'm gonna be honest. Nobody's gonna want. Nobody likes Eli Manning. Nobody wants the Brett Favre. You can get the Phillip Rivers through any. Ooh, we jumped 2 overalls. You could get the Phillip Rivers. Ooh, that's a good user. But you can get the 95 Phillip Rivers on any other normal night of Draft Champions. Let me just put it that way. And what I've been seeing from Draft Champions this year, it's not been as good as last year. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it, because the only time anybody ever drafts a team on here is when it's Tuesday night, and Tuesday night is not even that lit right now, to be honest. Like, as far as this draft, it's just like any other draft, I think. So I guess we'll get this D tackle right here, but still 82 overall. This doesn't really feel like Tuesday night draft. I'm just gonna be honest. Right here, we're gonna get we're gonna pick a right tackle, highest overall. But y'all get what I'm saying? Like, look, we're gonna get Malcolm Butler. You can get him, if you're lucky, you get him on a normal Draft Champions day. None of these players in this draft so far aren't anything special. There's nothing. They're not players that I haven't already seen. So, so the reason people, excuse my dog is barking in the background, but people want juiced up drafts like they had last year. They did last year in Madden 16. The drafts were like super crazy, and you didn't get as high as you got about the same high overall. See, we're still at 84 overall, guys. We're still at 84 overall, and this is supposed to be Tuesday night draft. And look, just look at these players. They're in like the high 80s, and that's it. Like, that's it. Like, these last 2 rounds better be fire. That's all I'm saying. Oh, as a gold round. That's. We're 86 overall, but look, they're the same players that any other person would get. Yeah, Greg Olson's the GOAT, but I'm gonna go with Jordan Reed because he's a higher overall. We might not play with this team. Like, the only reason I might play with this team is because, Derek Johnson over here on the defensive side is a good user. Look, like 88 speed, 6'3", that's perfect. And we got good corners. We play a lot of nickel with this defense. But, other than that, that just goes to show, like, EA needs to do a better job of doing Draft Champions. Short, sweet, and to the point. Like, they need to have players like 99 cam, the draft cam, that I never got to get for y'all. They need to have, keep Vic in there. Obviously, he's a good quarterback. But y'all know what I mean. Let's hop into the rank. Let's hop into the rank draft. Okay, so we're here in the rank draft. We're gonna pick the Seattle playbook. Hopefully, this draft is better than the last one. It's kind of sucked. But give me a good quarterback, please. Is this Tuesday night? This is not Tuesday night draft champions. This is not Tuesday night draft champions. I'm not picking trash Eli Manning. I don't care how better of stats he has. Matt Stafford is a gunslinger, so we're gonna go with Matt Stafford. This does not feel like Tuesday night drafts. We're used to getting Vic and like Steve McNair and all these guys. Like, is something wrong with something must be wrong with my Draft Champions, because this is, I mean, Brandon Marshall's a B. He's probably gonna be the best player we get, because I'm just gonna be honest, because so far this draft, both of these drafts are buns. So yeah, I mean, he's gonna be our user if we don't get a middle linebacker. But let's see, we get a left guard. I was gonna pick him up. I mean, it's stuff like this. Like, this is the first time it's happened in a while. But Draft Champions has just been like, it's been kind of lame lately. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if it's got to the point where if you don't draft your teams on Tuesday nights, then like, if you don't draft your team on Tuesday night, you're not gonna have a good team. But here we are Tuesday, and we don't have. I mean, this draft is kind of better than. This draft is kind of a little bit better than the last draft, but I mean, dang, really, EA? Like, they need to put good players in the on here. That's all I'm saying. Like, not saying these players aren't good, but they're the same players that everyone sees every time they draft. Like, it's nothing new anymore, and that's what I'm trying to. That's the point I'm trying to get across. Like, there's like tons. Ooh, there's Derrick Henry. There's tons of 90 overalls. Like, there's tons of 99 overalls. That's what I meant to say. There's a bunch of 99 overalls in the game now. I mean, it's to that point. I mean, I think it's time that EA start. It's time for EA to start. You know, it's time for them to get back on the horse for Draft Champions, because the more good players you put in, the more. Oh gosh. See, these are good players. These are the kind of players that people want to see. Like, that's plain and simple. Like, and right here we kind of have a decision here, because we kind of do we want to. We're probably gonna play with this team. To be honest, this is the team we're probably gonna be playing with. So, do we get Amari Cooper and have another good solid receiver, or do we get, you know, do we get a good user? I mean, that dude over there is a good user, but I mean, that's 91 speed. And I think I'm going to rule out the defensive tackle, because we got two good solid defensive ends right there. So, oh my goodness. I think we can work with what we got. Oh my gosh. I'm getting Amari Cooper. Like, these are the 88 overall. See, these are the decisions that people should be making in Draft Champions. 89 overall offense. That's perfect. Right here, this is the team that we're probably going to end up playing with, because there's there's good players all around. We got a running back that can run somebody over. Our offense is pretty much looking unstoppable, other than the quarterback. But we're going to move this guy to middle linebacker so we can user him and stuff like that. So he's not the fastest user, but he'll do. You know, he'll do. If I had Derek Johnson on this team, it would completely complete it, as I would say. But I mean, see, this is the point I'm trying to make. I hope y'all understand what I'm talking about here. Like, Tuesday night draft, yeah, it's an 88 overall, but me and all y'all included expected to see Michael Vick, Steve McNair, 99 Brady, you know, and then both drafts, they kind of screwed us in the quarterback round. It honestly did not feel like Tuesday night draft. That's all I'm saying. So EA, y'all need to get cracking on Draft Champions, because if you don't, people are not gonna play it, and you're gonna be wondering why they're not playing it when it's really you. That y'all need to just get on it. Y'all need to put the hammer down and get on the ball now. Because I mean, this draft, for it being the last Tuesday night Draft Champions, it sucked. It really did suck. Yeah, we got some good players, but for the most part, it sucked. Because both of the quarterback rounds really sucked. So, leave a like for 88 overall. I'm probably going to get gameplay with one of these teams. I don't know which one. I said it'd be this one. It probably will be because we got Derrick Henry and like a bunch of good receivers, and we got a tight end that just straight up balls out. But yeah, you know, I mean, leave a like. And I got a new series. I got a new Ultimate Team series coming for y'all, so be on the lookout for that. I'm super excited about it. I'll talk more about it when I release the first video on it. Probably going to be sometime this week. Probably going to be Wednesday. I am done with Connected Franchise. I'm not uploading Connected Franchise anymore, even though we only played one game, because it's just whack. Like, Connected Franchise is whack. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, some of y'all might know what I'm talking about. It's just the stuff that happens on Draft Champions. To me, there's a difference between Connected Franchise gameplay and Draft Champions and MUT gameplay. Like, Draft Champions and MUT pretty much. There go that daggone motorcycle man. But anyways, y'all probably know what I'm talking about. Those of y'all that play Madden all the time, y'all know what I'm talking about. Connected Franchise is so whack. Like, the only reason I joined that franchise was so I could play the games, and it's just full of people that cheese all the time, and I don't want nothing to do with no cheese. So no stinky cheese. But anyways, drop a like if you guys enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll get y'all some gameplay with this team or one of these teams soon. Peace out.